If you didn't know, Brooke cries a lot.
Yeah.
Not only when she runs out of wine, but if she sees a photo of her children, when a car cuts her off in traffic, when a fast food chain announces a new menu item. Just any event that happens will bring her to tears.
I mean, honestly, is there a disorder? Because it's every emotion comes out in tears. Everyone.
It sounds like you're tearing up right now.
I could cry right now if you needed me
But
to. Honestly.
She gets especially weepy when she hears heartfelt stories.
Oh, that's true.
So get ready for the waterworks, because one of our listeners says he saw his life flash before his eyes during a near-death experience till an unexpected hero stepped in to save him. And he's been too embarrassed to tell people the true story about what happened until today, when he's finally going to share it in a brand new mass speaker coming up at 7:10.
You don't know me.
Confession I can't take back.
I am
The Masked Speaker.
Text 78592 says, I went to a speed dating event. There were 14 women who showed up.
Okay.
And I was the only guy.
Oh, wow. You were busy.
And all the women decided to stay single rather than even try talking to me for 2 minutes. I left with a smile, but inside I was completely devastated at the sheer magnitude of this rejection.
Are you sure it was a heterosexual dating? Maybe you walked into the wrong room.
It's the wrong bar, bro.
Yeah.
You know what?
Great point, bro.
That's rough. But don't worry. On this show, we're like Brooke in her college days. We don't reject anyone.
That's right, baby.
We're
All are welcome.
happy to take the antibiotics afterwards to stop the rash. And one of our listeners wants to take advantage of our never say no policy to confess his secret. He's chosen to go by Enrique as his fake name.
Hey.
Enrique, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me, man.
You're welcome. What do you got? I mean, you seem pretty happy, Enrique.
Brooke's turned on by the name Enrique, too.
I thought you were going to come on with a sultry voice, possibly an accent, but we'll take you.
Well, it's the mass speaker, so we don't know what you actually sound like. The voice changer is on. Whenever you're ready, let's hear your confession.
I never told anybody about this, but this happened about 8 years ago.
Okay.
I have dogs. I had dogs. I had 3 dogs at the time.
You had dogs, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really cute and everything, especially my sweetheart, Molly.
Oh, you had a favorite. I hope you didn't tell the others.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's like the heart of the story.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet Molly.
Yeah, so this is the thing. Like, Molly was super great, but she wasn't too well, like, with strangers.
Yeah.
She'll try to bite them or something like that. I try my best, but I don't know. We just couldn't make anything happen with that.
People with dogs like that, they call them love bites.
I know. It's like, oh, yeah, they're the sweetest little angel. Oh, my God, I killed a squirrel again.
And then they still bring him to crowded spaces. I'm like, what are you doing? Okay, anyway.
Yeah. Well, she was like a Rottweiler mix, so she was big. She was strong.
Okay, a little intimidating to go up to.
Yeah. But anyway, story is that I had some guys that came to put some carpet in my house. So
Carpet? Okay.
I was like, okay, I can't have the dog in here and everything. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take the dogs out. There's 3 of them. I'm going to take them out for a walk.
Sure.
Yeah, give them time to work.
Yeah, let the carpet guys do their thing.
But the problem is this. It started raining. But not just rain, pouring.
Oh, God.
Really bad. I'm talking about like really hard. I'm like, oh, man. And now all of a sudden, like the ground, it's like all this mud, so I'm walking in there and it's getting really muddy and more muddy and more muddy. Now it's getting to a point like I feel like I'm in quicksand.
You gotta...
Like I'm having a hard time walking.
Oh, yeah, where it's like sucking your shoes down in,
Yeah. And it's going like really deep. Like I'm up to like my knees and I'm like, wait a minute, it keeps sinking in more.
Your knees.
And then now it's hard to control the dogs and me and I start freaking out. And I'm like, oh, what I'm going to do.
Yeah?
It got to a point where I'm like, now I'm really, really stuck up to my crotch. And I'm saying to myself, like, this is it. Like, why the hell did I decide today to get this damn carpet? This going to take my life.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds scary.
Well, it sounds like flash flood situation.
Yeah. Now I'm all alone. Nobody's outside. 2 of the other dogs, I lost their leash, out of my hands. They just started running.
Oh.
Whoa.
They ran away?
God, you really need to train these
Yeah.
dogs.
You are awful. They do not respect you at all, bro.
Oh, no.
Okay, but I mean, understandable. They're scared. They're wet.
Yeah,
You're
totally.
screaming and stuck in mud. It's chaos.
And now the only one that's actually with me is Molly.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Molly like saying like, what the hell should I do? You know, and she's looking at me. Then she looks like there's like a tree, like a little bit further away.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks at me again. He looks at the tree again. Looks at me again.
Is there a
looks at the tree
squirrel?
again.
Yeah. Oh my God, you know my dog would give up anything for a squirrel. Oh,
And then
sorry.
all of a sudden, I don't know, man. I totally believe like an angel was there or something. And she just starts walking slowly. But I'm holding onto the leash, you know?
Yeah.
And she's like pulling me out of the mud.
Oh my God.
You're an ox, Molly. You can do it.
Best dog ever.
Yeah.
But dogs aren't supposed to
Yeah.
pull on leashes when you walk them. It's like not a good training move. But
Yeah,
in
he
this
gets-
case,
he gets out and then sprays her with some more
it's
water.
like, yeah,
Hey,
you
that was
don't
bad.
pull on the leash like that next time.
And not only that, it wasn't like Molly like pulled it like fast because I would have lost my grip on the leash.
Oh,
Like she went
right.
slowly.
She was careful.
Dude, that's
sweet
crazy.
That's a smart dog.
Yeah. And I'm all mudded up. Like I have mud in my mouth. And then she kept dragging and dragging until there was like a tree where I was able to like hold on to like the roots and everything and get myself up from there. But dude, it was really scary, you know?
No wonder she's your favorite.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
save your life.
Oh man, God bless Molly, you know. I just hope
Yeah.
I see her whenever, you know, my day's up.
Oh,
Time with
she's
her.
waiting for you on the other side of the pearly gates.
Waiting to bite you right in the hand.
It's a sweet story. Why don't you tell anybody this?
Yeah, this is amazing.
I mean, it's kind of like weird.
It's weird that you couldn't survive a rainstorm.
Like, you know, you get stuck in the mud and your dog pulls you out of the mud, you know.
Oh my God.
I think it'll be embarrassing if Molly was a little tiny chihuahua.
No.
Did you ever find your other two dogs and did you punish them for not helping?
Yeah, you gotta help dig him
I
out.
did find them. Actually, they went like towards the house.
Oh.
They're just waiting at home for you. Like, hey, where were you,
Yeah.
man?
Well,
Or God, he found his way home.
Yeah,
Dang
darn
it.
it.
Why did we get a
They
smart
dug the hole a
human?
week ago prepared for this.
Yeah, you know, but at the end of the day, I wasn't mad because I was like, all right, at least you guys made it back, you know, like.
Yeah,
everyone's safe.
We're joking.
Yeah.
We're joking.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, that's a crazy story, dude. I'm glad you're alive. I'm assuming the carpet cleaners left without getting paid, though, so that kind of sucks.
Uh-oh.
But
Why didn't
texting.
we
Oh,
get paid?
and mud on the
Because
new
he was
carpet?
stuck in, he was stuck in the mud for hours.
Mud on the new carpet, Brooke.
They just invoiced him.
Text in 78592 if you have a confession you've been holding on to. We'll hide your identity, mask your voice, and make you our next mass speaker. Your phone tap's coming up next.